On our previous episode of Onboard Lifestyle, the captain looks back to Panama where Basic first started experiencing electrical issues and theorizes on the cause. Even though the grounding trunk line was replaced and Basic's entire grid was thoroughly inspected, the damage was done. So, the painstaking process of chasing down our electrical anomalies has started. And will continue until Basic's power network is operating proper, clean, and efficient.
Let's check it out. Hey, look at this. Everything's labeled. All of the AC panel is now functioning correctly with the correct LEDs. All the LEDs are in, with the exception of these three. Don't look at these three. I'm going to put these three in, but I'm kind of in the mood to do more electrical. So I'll bust these out. Next thing is this tank watch system. It was acting just bizarre. You would turn it on and it would just start glitching out. After we replaced the grounding trunk line, it did turn on and didn't glitch out, but it was hot to the touch. Okay, look at this thing. Just blazing hot. I mean, you could feel it coming off of there. We got to replace that. So we're gonna play it safe and put a new one in. Ordered this, got it here pretty quick. I think it's gonna be pretty easy. I just have to unplug the wire harness, put this in, and plug it back in. Okay, it's been on a little over an hour now. Let's see if this one's running a little cooler. Okay, let's see. Let's scan across this. No heat, no heat. And there it is. Not glowing hot red anymore. I like it. That looks much better. Now that our distribution panel and tank watch system have been cleaned up, I want to stay in electrical mode and jump to a project that wasn't part of our grounding issue, but a modification to our system that we wanted to tackle while here in Texas. Well, here's a quick project I want to do. Here's our main multi-plus 3000 watt inverter. This powers the house. Here's our Starlink. And this is just an outlet that I wired into the house. We had the Starlink plugged in here. But to run the Starlink at anchor, we had to run the big inverter. So I put in a small inverter, designated just for the Starlink, a little 250.
And now, our boat is tore apart. Now Teal's gonna be working on the
Electrical! Yay, electrical! I'm putting a smaller inverter. This designates just for Starlink, so we don't have to run the big inverter all the time just to have Starlink going 24 hours a day. Come on. So we'll get all this wiring going today. Well, actually, it should be done here in a couple hours. But it only has one outlet on here. So what I'm gonna do, just this quick little project for today, is add another outlet right here. Since there's only one outlet here, I want to move this to here and then have another box here. One will be for the 3000 watt inverter, one will be for the 250 watt inverter. This will be designated just for the Starlink and for our security system, which runs on the Starlink. That way, we don't have to have this running all the time. Just this little 250 will run everything we need while we're off the boat or on the boat. I do have a little light switch right in here that I'd wired in. Here's our outlet. I've moved this over a little bit closer, give me some room to put the other one here. I had to switch locations because this one, the outlet comes off this side. I just want the wire to come out and back in here. Make much smoother. Here's my little switch right here, which is just a little work light for in here. But yeah, we're getting there. Okay, I'm home free here. Pretty easy so far. It's not rocket science. Okay, about done here. Lynn's labeled up my plates here. We'll get those installed, plug her in, and on to the next thing. Last thing, pull the guard off and plug it in. That should be live. I'll go turn on the power, see where we stand. Okay, and we should, yep, there's the indicator light. We are on, plugged in. This outlet is now live. So, the big Multiplus 3000 has an outlet here. This one has an outlet here. This one also feeds the rest of the boat, but now the Starlink could plug into the small inverter. We had it plugged directly in here before, but I needed two outlets. The second outlet is now for our security system. I want to be able to run cameras 24 hours a day without turning on the big inverter. And this will do the trick. So let's get that security system up and going next, and that'll plug right in here. This will be Starlink and security. Okay, this is all running nicely, so let's get a couple of cameras installed around Basic and see how this works. Well, that was a nice and easy project. I kind of like those. Okay, so now we have the new Victron 250 watt inverter. That one could be running 24 hours a day, and I could power down my multi-plus when we're not on board. By having just that small little inverter, we're running just off battery and solar, doesn't draw much, and I could power the Starlink and my new Blink sync module. And that was the idea of this little 250 watt inverter. Keep that one running all the time. I don't have to power down internet access to the boat, and I could have that information via Starlink anytime I want. I'll have to admit, I haven't really thought about putting a security system on Basic with all the traveling we've done until just recently. So it does give me peace of mind, and I can keep an eye on things. Plus, this is kind of cool.
All unpacked, a lot sweatier than when we started, shinier. Teal is now hanging bungee cords.
I'm sorting bungee cords. Well, ever since we shredded your beautiful shades down in Panama, well, this is a good one. Pulling 40, 50s out here right now. Lightning everywhere. Just shredded that. Trying to get the shades down, but these are holding on okay. But it is ugly out here.
I know. We've been kind of
without shades.
Missing our shades. Not only were the shades good for shade, obviously, but it also diverted all the rain out of the cockpit. It's been very rainy here in Texas. A lot rainier than what we anticipated.
Yeah. So look what we have to do to the cockpit floor.
Every single time we come back, there's just water in the cockpit.
Here. So I'm excited that you spent the last couple days making all brand new shades for us. So I'm gonna go through, sort all our bungee cords, and get your beautiful shades installed.
And we did it right this time with the right materials, because the previous material was okay, but remember I bought that used from another cruiser who had kept it, I think, in their bilge for, God, I don't even know how long. So it was a lighter. Well, look, it's still the original right there. But look, it's how
I can push my finger through.
I know, well, there's a hole right there.
Yeah. At one point, this material felt so strong, but look what the tropics have done to this. I mean, look at this. No strength at all left in it. Any direction you want, just pulls it apart.
Hey, don't. I haven't made that one yet.
Okay. That was
But
nice.
I was able to reuse the binding and some of the other materials, not the actual material itself.
Just try to save as much as I can. We definitely are going to remake these out of a stronger material.
But we replaced it with all new Sunbrella. So I think that will be a lot more durable, don't you think?
I think if I could get a grip of all these bungee cords, figure out which ones are going to install your beautiful shades the best.
My beautiful shades.
Not only did my mom knock out back-to-back amazing meals, she still carved out enough time to work on one of her projects: sun and rain shades for the cockpit. As we travel south, these will be a necessity.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's the little things, guys, because it is so flippin' hot here and stagnant that every little bit of shade is going to make a huge difference.
Hey, I've got a lot of work to do on these decks back here, so I need shade anyway, so win-win.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be nice to just have that. The rain diversion is the biggest thing for me, because I'd like to be in the cockpit even when it's raining and not have it just pouring into the cockpit.
That would be nice.
Compass, how you feel? He is a little hot.
So he stands in the sun.
I know, not the brightest. Cute, but not the brightest.
Okay, Lynn made all our new shades off of measurements from just the old bits and pieces that we saved from the old shades. And be interesting to see if everything lines up. I'm sure it will.
If it's not, you're next. You can do them.
No. Okay, let's see how you did. Well, I think that is beautiful. Look at that. You enjoying your shade?
It's nice. It opens up a little bit more space with a nice breeze.
It does. It feels,
A little bit just makes a huge difference.
Makes it like feel twice as big.
Now I'm just feeling a little bit more motivated to do more canvas work. And I hate canvas work, honestly. It's a double-edged sword, right? So you hate it when you're making it, but you love it once it's in. So maybe I'll do some more.
I hope so.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. A special thanks goes out to our amazing patrons, whose generous support drives the production of our videos. Join our crew if you can. If you like our content, please subscribe to help our channel grow. With our new dynamic life schedule, the crew is staying focused at the tasks at hand and proving that it doesn't matter where we are in the world. If we work hard and lean into our strengths, anything is possible. Come back next week as we do just that and dive headfirst into our major project on Basic. See you then!